Warning! This video contains adult content not suitable for children.
Come venture with the Human Behavior and Energy Consumptions course, group number 7, as we delve deep into the confines of historic Indiana Memorial Union. But instead of focusing on the beautiful art, architecture, and history, we needed to get our hands dirty, getting a hold of as many cups as we could.
Not like that, pervert. Working with the idea that Starbucks has over 16,000 locations and sells over 4 billion steaming hot cups of coffee every year,
You bet they do.
it became clear the potential for making a recycling impact was high. Conveniently, the IMU Starbucks provided the perfect grounds for social experimentation. Our preliminary research showed that there was both an informational and motivational deficit when it came to the fact that coffee cups could be deconstructed to be disposed of, where the lid and sleeve are recycled and the plastic-lined cup is thrown in the trash.
Now check out some of the raunchiest ways that these cups can be improperly disposed.
What's keeping these IU students from properly disposing of these cup assemblies? First, it seemed that this idea was simply not common knowledge. Additionally, the IMU Starbucks options for disposal were arranged in a way that favored simply throwing everything away. As you can see in this photo, there are many trash cans distributed around the Starbucks room with a single recycling option at the far end of the room. In order to determine whether our proposed intervention would be effective, it was necessary to collect data under the original circumstances. After 6 hours of vigilant observation, 63 cups were disposed of on-site, and all 63 were thrown in the trash.
After lectures with the inspirational Dr. Atari, we determined that a combination of signage and choice architecture could have an effect. By way of Goldstein and company's work, we determined that use of an injunctive norm statement would have the most impact, along with simple information about breaking down the cup. Thaler and crew state that choice architecture involves altering the environment in a way that has an influence on the decisions made. We aim to utilize this idea to influence the disposal habits of the customers. The only trash cans in the area were placed alongside recycling bins, forcing each person to be at least in the correct area for proper disposal. The signs we created would theoretically then allow for proper recycling bin usage.
So here are the results. After 6 hours of observation during the same hours as before, we found a greatly increased rate of recycling. Of the 54 cups disposed of on-site, 23 were recycled, giving a recycling rate of 43%. After including the amount of energy saved by recycling instead of exploiting virgin resources, we calculated that for the store, between 373 and 1,335 kilowatt hours would be saved annually for this single store alone. We then extrapolated over all of the Starbucks around the world, and between 7.2 and 21.6 gigawatt hours of energy could be saved. To put these abstract units into far more useful terms, we can look at what this equates to in another one of America's favorite pastimes:
McDonald's double cheeseburgers.
On the store level, the energy is equivalent to between 735 and 2,630 double cheeseburgers, and on the world stage, the energy saved is equivalent to between 14.2 and 42.5 million juicy burgers.
Take a look at all those buns. Even though we consider our escapade a success, we now know what can be done to really hit it out of the park. We think it would be a great idea to expand this project by implementing it throughout the entire union, including plastic beverage containers and improving the labeling system. Our signage could have an even bigger effect if it was enhanced to a larger size.